as the Signet WNBL finals continue. Whitcomb. First possession here for the Lynx. Sammy wants to take it to the rack and does. Lauren having a fantastic season. Lynx up with Whitcomb. Tries to shake Reed. Tough little shot there made by Whitcomb and one.
Sammy Whitcomb and Lauren Scherf is really hard to stop. So loving that Perth are going out that early and, you know, what game plan is going to win, which makes this so exciting.
Perth take the most shots. Oh, well done, Steph Reed. Seas just parted. She goes all the way herself. Here's Reed again, the general, the head of the snake, as Ryan Petrick described her during the week. Hawkins. And fire after being outstanding. Scherf for three. They will live and die by the three, Perth. They have done it all year. Scherf comes cutting through. Petrick telling us they'd happily put up 35 or 40 three-point attempts tonight. It's the way they play. Hawkins comes back the other end and responds. Inside to Bibby, knocked away by Nicholson. Ryan, 3 seconds on the clock. Scherf, can she get it away? She can. Lynx back in front.
Great pass there by Robbie Ryan.
Back to Steph. Samuelson at the last moment spotted Roof, kicks it out to Nicholson. Lovely movement from Townsville. Roof the go-ahead pass. Nicholson's got a player in the corner. It's Samuelson, sets the feet, pulls the trigger.
Great defence from Townsville there, really setting.
Here's Alex Sharp to Whitcomb. Receives it back from Scherf, takes it all the way herself, and Sammy's leading from the front. She did hit a couple of threes in the last game, Michaela Roof. It's generally not her go. Whitcomb, Atwell, gets rid of Reed and finishes.
Great no-call there by the ref.
Shyla Heels into the game for Townsville. Reed for three. Indeed.
Adding Shyla Hill to the Townsville Fire, you know, gives Steph Reed another look. They've got another really great handler and scoring that point guard position, and it's, I think it's having Steph play, you know, taking her game to another level.
She's been critical in this winning run they've had to storm into the finals. Lovely step there on Akuzo, and right on cue, Robbie Ryan turns it.
Majority of that first quarter.
And we're talking about pace, weren't we? If it's a slowish half-court game, that'll suit Townsville, and Shyla Hill nails a three.
Coach Ryan Petrick to insert Taya Burrows into the game to do a job on her. But Shannon Seabom's fired the trigger and put Shyla Hill in, who's just scored again.
She'll take Loz on. Gets a screen from Clinch Hoycard. Draws a crowd, so Max open and hits it.
Great screen there by Clinch Hoycard.
Roof back out to Heel. There is Burrows with the defensive job. Path opens for Shyla. Little tip back. Burrows to Clinch Hoycard. Bibby. Ryan. Classy. The Townsville, real blue player.
Absolutely.
Here's Reed. Scurries down the sideline. Will she take Scherf on? Of course she will. Bibby, this is where they want some speed on the ball, but look at those orange jerseys back in the way. Whitcomb gets it done this time. Scherf off to Whitcomb, now a bit of speed on the ball. That's what they're looking for, and Atwell gets out on the break.
Attack the paint more often here in the final 4.5 minutes.
Thanks, Megs.
See Perth Lynx junking it up a little bit on defence here, going to a zone offence, and great job by the team.
4 minutes to play in the opening half. Critical game one of this best of three series. Atwell feeds it through for Scherf. Reed weaves her way through, then kicks it out to Courtney. Gets to position, sets her feet, drains the two.
She's had an amazing season, and they said it was, they didn't really notice it, but in hindsight, watching it back, it gets pretty slippery.
Hawkins, lovely. She's been a facilitator, really quiet by her standards in a way, and then you look up and you see she's got 7 points.
Yeah, she's so efficient, much like everyone on the Townsville Fire team. The style of play they play does create those really good looks for them.
Coming to you from the fire pit in Townsville, here's Reed. Hawkins over the top. Akuzo's going to have to put the shot up quickly, and does. Nice from Zatina. Carrie Graff, the 12-time champ, to join us at halftime to break down the first half of this one. Shyla Heel through to Akuzo, who's playing some important minutes.
Beautiful pass there by Shyla.
A lunging, desperate effort from Atwell. Just couldn't quite grab hold of her. 3 seconds. Almost catch and shoot. Heel puts it on the floor. Back to Samuelson for the three. Oh, yeah! What a way to finish the half for the minor premiers. Storm into the rooms at half-time.
Yeah, great job there from Carly Samuelson. Got her eye in with those foul shots, and she scores 5 points in 3 seconds. So great job, great execution.
Samuelson to Nicholson.
Tough take there by Loz, and that one drops in. Good to see her ticking the scoreboard over.
Scherf. Lovely feed through to Sharp. Works on Sharp. Gives it off to Nicholson. Shot clock down to 5. Lauren will go herself. And that mid-range shot of Lauren Nicholson. Here's Whitcomb again. Scherf back to Sammy. Lovely 1-2 play.
And back-to-back assists there from Lauren Scherf.
Blows past, tries to get past Ruth. The outstretched arm is just enough to affect the shot. Now Reed puts on the speed. Gets to the rack herself.
Like the look of that one-on-one matchup. Staring down Clinch Hoycard. Couldn't quite get the finish, could Hawkins, but Sammy Whitcomb can.
She slips by the D. Charlotte's been playing plenty of minutes tonight. Here's Scherf. Whitcomb back to Scherf.
Sweet Sammy Whitcomb. Wow, what a pass.
Nicholson tries to weave her way past Scherf. Tough finish. Slapped out by Sharp. Samuelson. Heel. Sets herself and nails it.
Big plays at big times. Come up with possession. Heel hits that three. I was going to say stroke it. It rattled in. But massive three-point basket for the Townsville Fire as Sammy Whitcomb answers with a layup.
Mentioned Shiloh, leading scorer now for Townsville tonight. She's got 14 points. Hawkins. Reed. Feeds Tiana. Lovely work.
Great.
Kuso with the job on Scherf at the moment, who receives from Whitcomb, wants to take on Zatina, puts it on the floor. Lauren spins, shoots and scores! Oh, yes!
Variety of skills.
Gets them back to 7 points. A minute to play in the third, an important minute. Reed puts it on the floor against Sharp, and Steph keeps scoring. She's up to 15.
Step back up with a play to answer.
Whitcomb. Scherf feeds it through to Ryan, gets rid of Shiloh here. Hawkins through to Samuelson, loses her footing. Shot clock down to 2. Ruth's going to have to jack up the 3, and she banks it in!
No way.
Before that shot went in, Scherf, Whitcomb, back to Lauren, and it drops.
Beautiful pass there from Sammy.
She takes Scherf on, facilitated this time Samuelson. Hawkins almost thought about pulling the trigger. Reed gets to position, tough finish, all class. Now an opportunity again, just like that, to get out to double figures once more. Nicholson in the corner. Hawkins in there, gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. Assesses the options around her, calls for a bit of calm. Sees a one-on-one against Atwell. She likes that, she takes it. Reed, Samuelson, deep 3. Ouch!
Great execution.
Whitcomb, quick go-ahead pass. Sharp, can she finish? Yes, she can. Played her role well tonight. Hawkins, they move it around. Down to 5 seconds. Reed, once again, gets to the rack.
For all the boys and girls watching at home,
Got all the tools required. Turn defenders inside out. Whitcomb looking to do the same thing here. She gets the and 1.
yeah, she's such a great shooter, and she does really help stretch the floor for the Perth Lynx.
Whitcomb to Scherf. That's what's worked for them, Graffy. Nicholson feeds it through. Ruth, Reed for the exclamation points.
If they do win this series, you know, I think she's made a pretty good point with her performance tonight.
It's a baker's dozen for the Fire. Townsville win their 13th in a row to go a game up on the Lynx in their best-of-3 semi-final series.